We are here at this little creek, and I'm gonna put some bait in the water, some raw chicken to be exact, pin it down, put the GoPro there, and see what kind of stuff lives in this creek. So for this underwater portion of the video, I just decided I'm going to do a voiceover. The first fish on the scene are creek chubs. We do see some panfish in there. We will see a bass later. And then we also get some very aggressive crayfish, which is cool. You can actually see him sneaking up in the background over there at the back right of the chicken. He's tough to see though. Here's a pumpkin seed blocking our view of the camera. Comes to say hi, ask us if we have games on our phone, and here we get a better look at the crayfish in the back right. We're going to keep an eye on that crayfish throughout this video, and we get better camera angles of him later because he turns out to be very, very, very aggressive and territorial over this chicken. And here is really one of the first good looks we get at him. It's a pretty sizable crayfish. So that noise is actually me walking up to get the camera to reposition it, and he was the only thing that wasn't scared. I'm putting the camera back underwater when I notice him. See, all the other fish swim away, but this guy's just fearless. So this camera angle is where we see a lot of the aggression. There's already one other crayfish on the backside pulling at the chicken skin right there. And then we'll see this panfish take some shots at the chicken. I think I slow it down here coming up. I just thought it was cool how they rip the chicken away like, you know, it looks like a shark taking something off of a dead whale floating there, the way they shake their head and try and rip it off. Definitely an unnecessary slow-mo, but kind of cool to see, I guess. So now a third crayfish has moved in on the right, and we got this panfish checking out the camera, blocking our view. I really enjoy these types of videos, like seeing an entire ecosystem of a small urban river, just seeing what fish live there, what invertebrates. Oh, and there you can see the crayfish kind of going at each other. But if you want to see more of these, just let me know, because I love doing this kind of stuff. And this is where Big Brutus starts to get really territorial. Like there he wasn't even looking at the chicken. He was just starting to turn towards the other crayfish. Now he's moving in on his space. Big Brutus is eyeing him. He's not even worried about the chicken until he lunges at him there. Then we have two crayfish in the background, back left. You can kind of see their shadows. They're throwing claws right now. Both get spooked, jump away. There, one of the chubs actually nipped at Brutus. I put that in slow-mo right here. Just pretty much grabs one of his legs. Slurps it right in. Realizes it's not the chicken. Spits it out. Doesn't affect Brutus at all. And here Brutus isn't even going after the chicken once again. Look, he's just going after the other crayfish. Put that in slow-mo again. He's lunging. I think he's actually got the other crayfish pinched there. If you look back right, coming up here in a second, I believe I see two bass swim by. Right there, there's one. Then there's the second one. He's still turned around, making sure that that other crayfish stays away. Just asserting his dominance. Finally turns back towards the chicken. Here we see the crayfish on the left swipe up at the fish. More and more stuff is coming around for the chicken. At this point we have Brutus sitting in the back right back here. He's not even at the chicken, just observing. He decides he wants more chicken again, and I don't know what he's trying to do at this point. Nothing good. Gets those 2 crayfish out of there. Now Brutus is going to pick a fight on the other side. Like he's going to push that crayfish out of there. So many crayfish. These 2 might start duking it out here. I forget what happens. Oh, he just jumps over. Brutus just jumped over to clear out the other side. Yeah, this part's cool. He just looks at that crayfish and he leaves, and then Brutus grabs this crayfish's leg with his claw. Put that in slow-mo here. So I'm pretty sure this is a bass right there that just swam by. Play it a little bit slower. Y'all are probably sick of my slow-mo. That looks like a largemouth bass. Which is cool because this is a tiny urban creek that I've never seen bass in before. Things were quiet for a bit, and then Brutus decided that things were too quiet, so he's just going to attack this crayfish. It's a little guy. You'd think there's enough chicken for everyone, but not for Brutus. Once again, you'll hear me start walking up, and the only animal that doesn't leave is Brutus. It's just immune to fear, I guess. But thank you so much for watching, and if you want more videos like this, just let me know, because I will happily film more stuff like this.